voices rose in Ulmareth, forbidden now. They raised my mother's name in worship and made my father's language kneel. A veiled Colossus held the chamber. My mother's likeness faced the choir. They crowned the lie in sacred language and fed my anger word by word. Then one last drop fell through the cold. The waiting metal took its form. 6 pieces closed inside a box, and my blade began to call. Blood of the mountain, cold beneath the stone. 6 pieces for a stolen crown that never was their own. Blood of the mountain, my sword remembered first. Whatever slept inside that metal knew the hunger in my blood. They called my language forbidden unless it praised their crimson queen. They called me rebel, called me traitor, then promised chains for what I'd seen. The eldest raised her staff in judgment. I answered with a courtly bow, then cut a path straight through her faithful and left her dying at the shrine. To a frenzied burgundy, ropes fell on the stone. I sealed the doorway with their bodies and met the soldiers in the dark. Helmed heads rolled back into the chamber, then every other voice went still. One woman knelt beside the altar. I left her breathing for the crown.
Tell your queen I took her treasure.
Tell her every altar fell.
Ask me what I want in payment.
Time will answer that as well. Blood of the mountain, cold beneath the stone. 6 pieces for a stolen crown that never was their own. Blood of the mountain, my sword remembered first. Whatever slept inside that metal called my blade as if by name. Then terror crossed her dying face. She spoke a name that split the haze. Seraphine returned in fragments. A wedding garden, a mother's gaze. I saw the pride she wore that day. Before the vows were drowned in blood, the woman dying on my blade had watched her daughter take my hand. Then her eyes went black, not hers, not anymore. That ancient the blade.